Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's a slightly different background today. I did say when I do my kind of more Sunday videos, I wanted to make them a bit more chatty, a bit more relaxed. So I'm just in my bedroom, and today I asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram for a Q&A about anything, and I thought this would be a good way for you guys to start getting to know me a bit better. I'm pretty sure I say this in most Q&As, but I feel like you can always get to know someone a bit better, so I'm just going to go through and answer some of the questions that you asked me. There's over like 200, so I might not be able to answer all of them, but I will do the best that I can. Excuse me if I feel or I come across a bit down. I am in a bit of a bad mood, but I mean, it's just one of those days. It's a Sunday, the weather's been so like today's just not been great, so excuse me for that, and the minimal makeup, although you guys do request that. You guys don't think that I need to be wearing as much makeup as I do, so I'm sure you might appreciate a slightly barer face. But yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and go through and answer some of your questions. Jordan_Adams asks advice for new YouTubers. I feel like this is a question that like everyone always wants to know the answer to, as in like, so for anyone that's gonna ask me or has asked me about like starting YouTube and how to start and stuff like that, because I definitely know that I've seen a few questions like that already. I think it's just make sure you know what you want to post videos about. If you're going in with it thinking, oh, I want to do YouTube videos so I can get followers and get sent stuff and stuff like that, but like I just don't know what to post, like that's just the worst mindset to go into and to start with, because that's not the purpose of YouTube. YouTube is a place and a platform for people to post videos about stuff that they're passionate about or stuff that they find interesting. So once you know what it is that you're passionate about and what you want to start posting videos about, content will just keep coming, and that's how you do gain like subscribers and stuff like that, because people will see that you're genuinely passionate about what you want to do, and that's what people like to watch. They like to see someone being like passionate and genuine about what they're talking about and stuff like that. So I just say advice for posting a video would be make sure you know what you want to start posting videos about, be consistent and yourself, and just enjoy it. If you're not having fun, then you won't want to post videos and you just won't grow as a channel. Media.Greku, sorry if I got that wrong. How did you discover your passion for makeup? I think I just used to watch loads of people on YouTube all the time, and I just love how it can transform you. I know that sounds really cheesy or like weird to say, but I mean it totally transforms my mood. I know like if I'm feeling really down or in a bad mood, making myself look better, which I feel like I can do with makeup, makes me in a better mood. And just doing makeup on other people and seeing them like look in the mirror and be like, oh my god, like I look so different, I really like it, that type of thing. I just love how it can really transform you as a person, from going to a good mood to a bad mood, or like looking like, I know I look totally different with no makeup on to like a full face. I just love how much like fun you can have with it as well. Like I just think it's the best thing ever, obviously. Sarah Swanee asked, what camera and lens do I use? I use my Sony a5100 and just the lens that it comes with, but I'm looking into getting a new lens when I do my makeup tutorials and stuff like that. That is going to like really blur out my background and just make things look a bit more profesh and stuff like that. I don't use a giant DSLR. I used to, and then I got this one and the quality was almost better, so I just use this one for like my Instagram pictures and filming on it too. Williams_TashaX says, what was your first video on YouTube and were you nervous about filming? My first video on YouTube was a Halloween tutorial, and it's me really sped up with like thunder and lightning in the background as my music, and it's like a wearable witch or something like that. It makes me laugh so much every time. Like, well, actually I haven't watched it. I might have watched like once or twice since posting it, but it just makes me laugh how much my videos have changed since that one. But I feel like everyone's first video is something to like definitely keep forever on your channel, so you can really see how much you've like grown and developed, because it's quite funny. Oh, I'm not sure how you pronounce NIMH. Is it Neve? Davridge says, what was your school experience like? It was okay. From about year 7 to year 11, I looked like I belonged in Lord of the Rings.
Not good.
I don't really know, like, school's a bit of a weird time for me in the sense that definitely in my last few years, I felt really disliked by most of my year group. I always got the blame for a lot of things, and I got voted like bad things in my yearbook and stuff like that. So I don't know, up until then, like, I'd had a pretty decent school experience. I was never really like bullied or anything like that, if that's the kind of thing that you're like wondering. Yeah, my school experience was average. Lola_Castro says, how successful did you think that your YouTube was going to be before it became so successful? Not at all. I posted videos at first because I did like photography and stuff at school, so I had a passion for editing and getting angles right and stuff like that, and I had a passion for makeup, so I kind of just put the 2 and 2 together. And a lot of people would always ask me about makeup, say, oh, how did you do that, and da da da, can you do my makeup and stuff like that. So I think I just put 2 and 2 together and thought, if people want to know, then maybe more people want to know, and I'll just post videos. And I had absolutely no idea it would take off as much as it has, and I'm honestly truly grateful for all of you, so thank you. Chloe Makeup says, do you have a boyfriend, and do you live with your parents or on your own? Have a great day. You too. No, I don't have a boyfriend. I'm single. Yep. And do you live with your parents? Yes, I live with my parents, but I think maybe this year or next year want to move out, either in my hometown or to London or something like that, because I have a lot of meetings and stuff like that up in London, so it would make sense if I lived there. Make things a lot easier for me. Lucy Dance Scott says, how do you get over a breakup? I just had one and I'm finding it hard. I've never been in a serious relationship to have a really dramatic breakup and know what it's like. I've had friends go through it and I've seen what happens to them, and I've been through situations where I've been really upset about something that's ended, but I mean, it wasn't like really serious, but I was just really like attached and stuff like that. But I'm probably the worst person to ask, and if any of my friends are watching, they'll probably agree. I'm very to the point, and I don't have a lot of time or effort for people or for myself. Like, I get quite angry at myself if I dwell on things, or if I get really emotional about something. Like, I'm just a very I don't want to say heartless, because I do care about a lot of things and I do get really upset, but I don't show it, really. I'd rather come across as blunt and cold and just act as if I don't care than to let people know that I'm really upset. So if you're dealing with a breakup and it's really hard, I'd be the kind of person to tell you to just delete them from everything. Like, distract yourself, do something else, don't dwell on it, don't talk to them. Like, because I could do that. I could just shut someone out if they'd really upset me or something like that. I just don't see the point in dwelling on something and getting yourself upset about it. Life is way too short to keep being upset about something that I know in a couple of months or however I'll be okay. I can't give a huge amount of advice on this because I've not been through it personally, but my advice is just to distract yourself, hang out with your friends, and just get rid of anything or just cut connections that's going to remind you of them, because otherwise you're going to really, really struggle. Chapman224 says, what are your goals for 2016? 2016 is to focus mainly on my YouTube and just really see where it can take me and what it will lead to. I want to reach 500,000 subscribers, definitely. I feel like that's beyond thinkable at this moment in time, but would be an absolute dream come true, and my like goal of this channel. Like, that's another goal. And just, yeah, meet and collab with other YouTubers as well. I want to make the most of this platform and make friends that do the same sort of thing as me, and yeah, stuff like that. Neve O'Callaghan, sorry, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. What subjects did you take at GCSE and A-level? At GCSE I took photography, architecture, geography. Do you take 3 or 4 GCSEs? I feel like it was 3 you got to pick. And then you do all the basic ones like maths, English, science, French, stuff like that. And then for A-levels, I did maths, geography, art, and psychology. And then in my second year, I dropped maths and only continued on with photography? Only continued on with art, psychology, and geography. Kylie's little sister says, do you have a boyfriend? Your favourite beauty YouTuber? Are you small or tall? What do you think about that even German girls are watching your videos, and what kind of music do you listen to? Okay, I answered this before. No, I don't have a boyfriend. I am single. Your favourite beauty YouTuber? As in, is this someone that just posts beauty videos? Because if it is, then I think like Nikki Tutorials or Crispy. Either one of those two. Are you small or tall? Recently, I think I've shrunk. I think I'm like 5'5" though, which is like average height, but either I've shrunk or all my friends are getting taller, because when we're out, I'm looking up to everyone, so I'm average height. Love the fact that German girls watch my videos. And what kind of music do you listen to? Music's something I'm so open to. I'd listen to any type of music. At the moment, I listen to The Weeknd, Drake, Future, but then I like Justin Bieber. I'd listen to anything. If someone wants to plug their phone into my car, I'll happily listen to whatever they want to listen to, or anything like that. So, yeah, but if I'm basing it off the people that I mentioned, I'd probably say, like, R&B. Jaffa Jess says, if a company came to you that made all makeup products from brushes to lipstick or highlighter, etc., and they said you could do your own something, what would you do? This is something that I've been really thinking about, because that's something that I do want to do one day, is bring out my own product of some sort, either in collaboration with a brand, and then maybe go on to bring out my own line of stuff. So if I was to collaborate with a brand, I think it would have to be sort of something signature to me or that brand or something like that. So maybe I would bring out a pair of lashes or something like that. I feel lashes is something I wear all the time, so I would put my heart and soul into designing a lash that is like my dream lash that I would wear all the time, that I would want you guys to enjoy and share. Or maybe some sort of smoky eye kit, if that makes sense. So maybe like a kit you could buy, a palette, an eyeliner, and a mascara, like, type thing together. So you could get like a signature Rachel smoky eye in a palette. I don't know, I'm just thinking of things. Or maybe like a fragrance. I wear a lot of perfume, so I would love to design my own fragrance, but I feel like you guys might not know the kind of smells that I like. If you have never met me in person, you don't really know what I smell like all the time, so it might not be as meaningful to you guys, so who knows, but it's something that I think about a lot. What is your all-time favourite nude lipstick or liquid lipstick? It's probably Too Faced Melted Sugar or Anastasia Beverly Hills Pure Hollywood, or the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Cairo, but I don't know if that's a liquid lipstick or not. But yeah, those are my top 3. OX Sab says, at school, did anyone ever be rude or anything because of your channel? Yep, I'd say so. I used to get told all the time that people were bitching about it. I still know people that bitch about it that are just generally kind of quite bitter about it more than anything. I understood a bit more at school because no one else was really doing it, and it's quite like an interesting... Well, I told myself it was because it was quite different and quite interesting. People wanted to know about it, so sometimes when people do things that are kind of more out of the box, people are negative about it because they don't really understand. But yeah, nowadays it's not so bad. I mean, I still get... It's more people asking questions rather than anything, that because they're just curious because they don't understand, rather than people being rude. But no, people are still rude, still bitter, but you just kind of have to go with it. Katie Lily Bryant says, what are your plans for the future? By the way, if you guys didn't know, Katie has a YouTube channel. She's just started. Hey Katie, by the way. She was the winner of my giveaway that I did a while back, and we've kind of chatted since then, and yeah, she has a YouTube channel called Katie Lily Makeup. She's only got one video up so far, but I'll leave a link to her channel down below, so if you guys could give her some love, that would be super cute. But yeah, she says, what are my plans for the future? So it's kind of like my 2016 one, but for the future, I want to be focusing mainly on this, posting a lot more videos for you guys, taking it a lot more seriously, and just making the most of what can become of this platform, if that makes sense. And maybe one day have my own product. And I want to move out and travel and explore a lot more, meet more people, that sort of thing. So I have a feeling this year is going to be a good one. And I'll finish on a question from Ricky Matsu, I think, which said, what is the best thing that has happened to you since you started YouTube? I think just my general confidence has grown. I find because a lot of people that I technically don't know come up and approach me. I used to struggle with like making conversation and stuff like that and talking to strangers, but now since having this YouTube and knowing that a lot of people watch me and they actually come and approach me, I feel my confidence as a person has grown, and my people skills has got a lot better, going to like events and just throwing myself in the deep end and just having to talk to people that I don't know. It's been really good for me, as well as I'm more sort of self-aware as a person. I know I'm sort of going into sort of more personal things, because I'm probably sure you mean like the best thing that's happened to me is receiving like I think the best thing that's happened for me personally is like growing as a person, like I said. The best thing that's ever happened to me since getting a YouTube channel was reaching 100,000 subscribers. It was just something I never ever thought would happen to me ever, and because of that, so many other good things come from it. I feel like that just was the tree trunk and then so many branches. Just the best thing that's happened to me is you guys and the dedication, and I'm literally talking a load of shit, like it's all just bleh. I'm literally rambling so much because it's hard to just pick one thing, because I never thought it would ever come to this. I'm just gonna say the best thing that's happened since starting YouTube is what it's done to me as a person. That's not like a materialistic thing. I answered a lot of the questions are repetitive, so I'm sorry if I didn't answer your question. There'll be more Q&As in the future for sure. So if you liked this video and you like these more sort of personal videos with this background and stuff like that, make sure to tell me in the comments and give it a thumbs up, and leave future requests in the comments below that you want to see next. But until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye guys.